Deaf and Dumb. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dudley.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
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 Okay, we're not going to do this again.
Welcome. Welcome you to our show. How are you doing?
Are you done?
No. I got an hour of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
How's your week been? Yeah. You went back to work.
Yeah.
After being off because you had a baby.
Yeah.
How's the baby?
The baby's good.
I know this. This is for the audience. I've been
baby-
around the baby.
Yes, the baby is good.
So don't be like, why doesn't Dan know anything about the baby? It's like, I know all about the baby.
Daniel does not know anything about the baby.
I'm asking for the listeners.
Daniel knows nothing about the baby.
I see her all the time.
Yeah, but doesn't mean you know anything.
No, I don't. Well, I know she's adorable.
She is adorable.
Yeah.
It's good. She's good.
Uh-huh.
She's a little fussy today. But
Yeah.
other than that, she's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
She's a little gassy.
Yeah, I hear that happens.
In about 13 years, she's gonna be very angry.
Go back.
13 to those teenage years.
All right.
When she gets to those age,
All right.
she'll be like, "What did Dad do 13 years ago?" Listen to this
Well,
episode.
go to
and
episode
find
171 and listen.
Find out how I talked about how you were gassy as a 3 weeks.
Yep.
3 weeks old.
Starting that embarrassment early.
I got lots of years to get it in on the record. She's gonna love it.
You went back to work?
Yes,
It was a bit of a struggle.
a little bit. Yeah.
You had some trouble.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little emotional.
Maybe.
Maybe
I can neither confirm or deny.
I can confirm it.
You can neither confirm or deny. You have no evidence.
I was there. I'm an eyewitness.
There's no corroboration.
It was adorable. I'll say that much.
Yeah, going back to work after having a baby and spending 2.5 weeks with said baby, and not
Pretty
being
much
apart
nonstop,
from, not being apart from her for so long,
yeah.
and then having to go back to work is pretty difficult.
Yeah, because up until then you had like maybe a couple hours away
I think
where we
the
went and saw Detective
we went and saw
Pikachu.
a movie, and that was about the longest I'd been away from her.
Yeah.
And then I had to go spend 8 hours. Longer than that, because we drive 40 minutes to get to work. So, about
9 hours,
9.5
hours.
Yeah, away from her. And that was not fun.
It's hard.
It was a struggle.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'm getting used to it.
Have you been playing anything?
No.
No. And that's why our show failed.
We're gonna
because
have a
Dudley
short
had
episode.
a child.
No, they love hearing about the baby. And we'll wrap this up because we didn't play.
So baby
and you're
is
just
you.
Gonna talk about everything you've already talked
So
about.
I've been playing Baba as you. You've been playing baby as you.
Yes. Actually, I'm still playing Baba as you.
Yeah.
I haven't
really
progressed
good.
any.
You still haven't progressed any.
I'm doing the replay part and
oh yeah, you're going back through all the puzzles.
and it's not helping. I'm like, oh yeah, because the problem is some of them I forgot how I did it, so I had to relearn how I did it, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
It helps, but I think I'm doing them differently than the way I did it before, so I'm not really learning anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good. I wish I was better at it.
Yeah. I find myself thinking this, but I am a lot further than you, so I guess I am better at it?
No.
Yeah. I would say
You just
that,
have
yeah.
more time.
I am further than you or Robert, so I think that means I am the best out of us.
No, that's not true at all.
Yeah.
That is not a system to base anything on.
Yes, it is.
No.
I am superior.
No.
In every way.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, that's what this proves.
If we're gonna go off
I've been making
achievements
slow
within
progress.
Life, I think I'm further in that track.
That's not having a baby is not an achievement.
It's pretty big achievement.
I mean,
you hear it? Okay.
It is a feat, maybe.
Yeah, and
It is.
In 13 years, when my daughter's listening to this, she'll be like, "Man, my uncle's an asshole."
I think in 13 years she will know.
Yeah, I hope so.
I will be her favorite asshole, but I will probably still be an asshole. If time tells, I just think I become more and more of an asshole as I get older.
Rob's doesn't have to step up very much. He just be less of an asshole and become the favorite.
Yeah.
No. So
I'll be the favorite.
No.
Just because it's not about likability, it's about interest and how interesting you can be.
We'll see.
Being an asshole to some people is interesting.
Well, name one person who finds
I'm not
naming
names.
Allude to one person.
I mean,
thinks
people date assholes all the time. Why do you think this is?
Because there's slim pickings?
No.
There's a lot of assholes. The asshole to non-asshole ratio is skewed.
It's skewed.
That's my guess.
Okay. I thought you said huge.
Skewed.
Skewed. Okay.
Skewed toward the asshole.
Well, anyway, back to Baba Is You.
Baba Is You.
I talked about I hit the wall. I don't know what to do anymore. Took a break, came back, got past the wall, came back, and just after I took a break from it, went back to some of the puzzles and started cracking them out. And I did the same thing. I hit another wall further along and I was I finally started going back to all these puzzles that I had trouble with, and I kind of went on to other things, moved to other puzzles just to get away from them.
Yeah.
And I've been chipping away. I've been making progress. So I think I got 5 worlds completely done.
That's nice. I only have 1 completely
done.
Yeah. That's good. That's cool.
So I'm doing pretty well. There are still some I have no idea how to do.
Yeah.
One of them I stumbled on the solution and I was like, that's weird. I'm not really sure what just happened there.
Yeah.
I did a thing, I'm I wonder what happened if I just do this. And I put this weird combination of words together, and it did a weird thing, and I'm not sure I understand it.
Yeah,
all I know is it worked, and that's all that matters.
So yeah, and I think that's what I need to go back and find the one I did a weird thing on and created this weird loop. And I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting, and I need to use that, and now I can't remember.
Yeah. If you get into the, Baba has Baba type situation, where when Baba dies, he drops another Baba, then you get in these weird loops. And sometimes I think, if I could do that, this would be useful. But then I'm like, oh, wait, they've set it up in a way that I can't do that.
Impossible,
and so I'm just like, there's a loop in here somehow, or some way I get a squeeze out of it. Because a lot of times it's like a weird suicide thing where you kill yourself or, one of the other creatures, and therefore turning into something else or whatever to win. And so sometimes you're like, how do I murder Baba to become Kiki?
Yeah.
Or Me. There's one called Me, which is weird.
I haven't seen that.
It looks like it kind of looks like Kiki, except it's blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just Me.
Me?
Yeah, I think so.
Mimi?
It might be Mimi.
I think there's a Mimi.
Maybe it's Mimi. I just read it as Me. But yeah.
So narcissistic.
It's weird. It's a weird game, but it's awesome. And it's just one of those, I will just keep playing on it until I guess I solve all the puzzles or I get angry with it. I'm not
quit playing.
Yeah. I haven't yet. I've been playing it for, 2 months now.
Yeah.
We keep talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not progressing.
Even though you have not progressed. Have you solved a single puzzle since last week?
I haven't solved a single puzzle in 2 weeks. But
if that is not a testament of this game, then I don't know what is.
Here's the thing.
You have not been able to find a solution to a single puzzle in 2 weeks, yet you come back.
But in my defense, I haven't really played it that much. There was a 5 or 6 day period where I didn't play it in that 2 weeks. So technically not entirely accurate to say I haven't solved the puzzle in 2 weeks.
It's technically
in-game time. It's been many hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
You think 5 hours?
I don't really know because I accidentally left it on one day and now it says I've played 24 hours.
Oh, well there you go.
It's not.
Yeah, I would notice you're bad about this. Well, you'll get up and walk away and your Switch is just
I have to get up and deal and take care of baby.
No. You did this before baby. You would just be like, you would just get up and walk out, and your Switch would be laying there on.
Well, I was intending to come back.
And then I'll just walk by and I'll just put it to sleep.
Yeah. Well,
I just sleep it for you.
Yeah.
That's what I do for you. That's how good of a brother I am. Mm-hmm. Is when I see your Switch is on and you're nowhere around, I sleep it. I save that battery for you. That's so you have battery life. No. So that when you come back...
Well, for a while there, I just let it running because I was trying to get the battery to kind of reset.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Switch was really bad about that.
I have had no problem with this. Other people have had trouble maybe with the battery memory issue, and Ham... And, Rob had a bad controller right out the gate, and Ham's had one that's been kind of wonky on him.
Well, yeah.
Where basically you can't use it in portable mode because it keeps, losing connection to his left controller, his left Joy-Con. And
I told him to stop man-hamming it.
Man-hamming it?
Yes.
Man-ham.
You got ham-fisting it.
Yeah. Man-ham. And... So, which sounds really annoying because I play it almost exclusively portable.
Yeah.
In portable mode.
And I
barely ever play it.
Maybe it's the constant disconnecting and putting it back on. They're constantly like...
I put mine on the docking station constantly because that's where I charge it.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about they take the controllers off.
Oh, I don't do that.
Constantly.
I don't know what and I think it's the first generation problem because mine wasn't the first run of them.
Mine was.
I got mine out of the next run out of
I don't think
a month or so
fine.
in. Yeah, you got yours right out.
Generation, yeah.
So, but you also have new controllers.
I do. I'm not using.
You're not using the one that it came with either.
But I used those for a while. So.
Yeah. But so I don't know. But yeah, or maybe they're unlucky. But I have had no problems, and he has, and I'm sorry, Ham. I'm sorry you live a life of not luxury.
Stop ham-fisting.
Stop ham-fisting it.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta not man-ham it.
No man-ham.
No man-ham.
No man-ham. We played Clank.
Yes, we did.
With Gary.
Yes.
And
Johnny
D.
Yeah.
And it did not go well.
It
was not a good game.
It was a good game.
This game is not good.
It was a good game. It was an awesome game. It was a really good game. I did fairly well,
but you didn't win.
You're interrupting. You're ruining the story, Dudley.
It's a story. Don't
throw dirt on the fire that is my story. The game was going really well. Mm-hmm. I was winning. I was certain I was going to win. And nobody thought I was going to win. It was like anybody's game, and then suddenly you die.
Yeah. I was doing okay, and then
early.
I died really quickly because the bag was just fucking me the whole game. I was just like... Yeah. Hang on. 13-year-old in 13 years, baby. Stop listening. There's going to be cursing.
There are words that Dan says all the time in this podcast. You know those dirty words we get mad at Dan for saying?
Yeah.
There's some of that.
Stop listening. Go to bed or something. Listen in the morning. Go eat some breakfast. I don't know when you listen to this show. If you listen to the show.
Okay. Well, I mean, what if she doesn't go back and come back until she's way older and I'm going to go back and listen
to. That's okay.
What my father was doing, and then it's cool.
Maybe it'll be after I'm dead.
That's dark.
I took it.
So anyway, yeah, you made it dark.
I made it very dark.
You made it really dark.
There will be a time when this will exist, and we will not.
Yes.
Have you thought about that?
No.
Not at all.
I don't worry about that kind of thing.
I don't either. But I'm saying there will be a time. In the same sense
that, are you afraid of the year 1901?
1901.
Yeah, you didn't exist then either.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But what about 2001?
Well, I did exist then.
So were you afraid there?
Well, yeah, because I was how old was I? How old was I?
Math, Daniel, you can do it.
Math. Seven? No, I can't do math. Let's see.
Way off. You're way off. You gotta...
17?
There you go. Closer. Not right. Closer, but not right.
16? How old was it? 15. 2001?
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking 91. That's what's throwing me off.
Yeah.
2001 was high school, starting high school.
Yeah.
So, how old do you start high school?
We were 15.
We were 15. We need to stop telling people how old we are.
They already know.
They already know. So anyway, I know
people
we're
are
so
trying to
useful,
steal our
huh?
we're trying to steal our identity.
No.
Have enough information.
You can piece together episodes to find out.
Uh-huh.
You know, there's 3 years worth of episodes where we talk about our birthdays coming or going.
Yeah.
You could probably triangulate what day it is.
Yeah.
And it's the same for both of us because we're twins.
Yeah.
We were
Daniel's
close to
Social
being...
Security has a 1 in it. Actually, I don't know if it does.
It doesn't.
Good.
Hold on. Actually, it might. I don't know.
Oh, well... I don't know.
Anyway,
what
were we talking about? Oh, Clank.
Yes.
You died.
Yeah.
You lost horribly because, as you put it,
the
dragon bag fucked you. You got fucked by the dragon.
Every time we drew, one of my cubes was in the bag.
And it wasn't just you. You correctly. We, as in you and Gary, and I didn't really. I don't think I drew that many. I don't think so.
You drew a lot of them.
At one
you
point,
even got mad at me because I was going to draw it for you. You're like, this one's mine.
I'm very much.
It's my turn. I get to draw.
I did at one point draw one of everyone else's but mine.
Yeah.
Which was pretty nice.
Yeah.
So you died. Mm-hmm. You were out pretty halfway through the game.
Halfway through about.
Then I was trying to book it to get out.
Yeah.
I got my treasure. I didn't have a whole lot, but I felt confident that if I got out and was able to, get everyone else trapped inside, I thought I could squeeze out a win. And then I was on the way out and got out.
Yeah.
Gary was right behind me. He was one move from getting out the door and then got killed.
Yeah, he didn't make it. He got knocked down.
He got knocked out.
So he got
which means he still got his points because he was he was out of the dungeon.
Yeah,
part.
he was in the above ground.
Yeah, and so he was able to still tally up his points, which you were not able to because you were in deep.
I was in too deep.
And so he died one step out. And he was just so upset because he was like, man, I would like to get out. I'd like to win something. And he was kind of venting about never winning. And then John didn't get out either.
Yeah, John didn't make it.
He didn't make it either. He got knocked out too. And so I was the only one who got out, so I felt pretty good that I thought, I was like, I'm going to win. And I tallied up my points in my head, and I was like, okay, I got 78 points. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Not great.
Not bad.
Okay.
But I was like,
I think the highest we've had in the game is like 90.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like astounding or anything, but it was a reasonable, good amount of points. Mm-hmm. And I thought, I think I've won this. Because I was kind of doing some rough mental math, looking at what people had. I'm like, I think I might have been able to win.
Yeah.
And Gary did his math and said, all right, I got 79. He had one more point than me. So he didn't get out.
Didn't even get out. So if he had made it out, he would have had like 80.
He would have gotten, 90.
Close to 90.
He would have had, because an extra 20 points just for getting out.
Is it always 20 points? Or
it's always 20. Always 20 points.
Then 91.
And so he would have been,
or 98.
He would have had 98 points.
So thinking about it, you made it out. Mm-hmm. You actually only got out with 58 points.
Yes.
He didn't make it out.
No. No. I got out with 48 points. Because I had got the 20 for this. I also had one of the Dragon Gems that only gives you 10 points if you get out.
Yeah.
So 30 of my points from getting out.
So you had a terrible run.
I did not do that great, but my goal was to get in, grab some points, and get out and try to get y'all knocked down. Which I ended up having to detour a little bit because I realized I could have gone straight for getting out, but it would have taken me just the same amount of time, so I kind of detoured. Mm-hmm. And then... So it took me a little longer, but I don't know if I could have got out any faster. Yeah. But we were playing the hard side of the board too. Yeah. We weren't playing the soft side. We were playing the hard side, the hard-boiled side, not the soft-boiled.
Boiled.
Yes, eggs.
You should say the sunny side up or the
sunny side up, not over easy. Medium.
Over easy, medium.
I like over easy.
So over easy would be the easy side.
Yeah.
Easy side.
I mean, some people find over easy. Is over easy. Some people find over easy eggs difficult.
Is that a joke? Or
no, I'm just asking. Which is the difficult?
I don't eat fried eggs. Unless it's on a sandwich.
Easy for you is scrambled.
Yes.
Over easy is difficult for you.
Which I don't know how to make.
No?
I've never made. eggs.
Scrambled?
Or scrambled.
None?
None.
You have never cooked an egg?
No.
What is wrong with you?
I've always been the eaty, not the servy.
I have cooked many eggs.
That's
Scrambled.
Great. You've cooked me
Them.
eggs.
I fry them.
It's
boil
been very
them.
good.
I love eggs.
Everyone else makes good eggs.
I can't believe you have never cooked an egg.
No.
How long have you been an adult?
A while.
At least,
I have not needed that skill. Whenever I wanted some scrambled eggs,
someone was there
to make it.
Uh-huh.
And if they weren't there to make it, I go, I don't want scrambled eggs.
I have more experience frying eggs than scrambling them.
That's great.
I don't scramble. If I'm going to cook eggs, I usually fry them. And it's funny because I was super nervous about the first time I fried an egg.
Yeah.
And I went to do it. I'm like, the flip always, I was like, oh, the flip's going to be hard, right? That's the hardest part,
over
right?
easy, right?
Yeah. Well, even then, like, you still got to flip it over. If sunny side up, you don't flip.
Over easy, right?
Yeah.
It's easy,
It
right?
was easy. I went, like, cooked dozens of eggs, frying them, never breaking an egg.
Mm-hmm.
Until literally one day, I was in the kitchen, everyone else was out there, Dad was there, you were there, and I was like, y'all want some eggs? And I'm like, I have cooked all these eggs, I have never broken an egg, and then I immediately broke an egg.
Bold talk.
Yeah, that's, I don't know what that is. That's
hilarious.
Yeah, it's,
not hilarious.
What's
Amusing.
that word I'm looking for?
Amusing.
There's a word I'm looking for. It's not karma.
Amusing.
No, it's not the word. There's a word. I'm going to think of it in a minute.
Okay, well, we're going to move on.
I've been playing Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight, yeah.
I finished Shovel Knight. I think I was still working on finishing Shovel Knight last time.
Yeah.
So I finished Shovel Knight, and then I finished Spectre Knight,
yeah.
which is way easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's just the way he plays. I like a lot better.
You sync up.
I sync really well with Spectre Knight.
Merge.
I really like Spectre Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way he moves. I like the way he attacks. I'm way better with Spectre Knight than I am with Shovel Knight, and definitely better than I am with Plague Knight. I started Plague Knight. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play through all of Plague Knight.
Plague Knight, I remember being difficult.
It is hard. The whole it's all about
bombing
timing.
To jump up.
Yeah, you gotta throw a bomb and hold a button, and so there's a delay to do a jump. It's weird, and it's cool. I love the games because they do make you every single character plays differently, and I'm really looking forward to when they put out the other character, when they put King Knight out.
King Knight, and I can't remember what the other one is.
Are they doing another one, or is it just
I don't
King
know.
Knight? Anyway,
I don't keep up with it. I only played it through with Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, and I started Plague Knight and went, this is hard, and then quit.
You should play Spectre Knight. It's really good.
Yeah. Well, I had to play it on PC,
and
that's the only place
I think in some ways...
I have your copy.
Yeah. In some ways, I think it adds to the story more than even Plague Knight does.
Yeah.
So, it's really good, but it's hard. So, I did skip Plague... I was going to play them in order, and I skipped Plague Knight just because I wanted to play Spectre Knight, because I like that one. But it's such a good game. Mm-hmm. I also been playing today. I jumped back into it. I updated it a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
And then just kept putting it off. But today and probably more tonight and probably into,
the holiday. The Memorial Day.
Yeah. I will probably be playing some more Satisfactory.
Mm-hmm.
So they've updated it since we last played.
Yeah, because they put in some new stuff.
You were right. The train update was supposed to come at the end of this month.
Oh, really?
But it's not anymore.
Yeah.
They pushed it back.
Yeah.
They apparently had
the end of May or June.
It's in the end of June now.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out at the end of May this month. And
I was going to say, trains are complicated.
Yeah.
Just from my lack of experience.
Just in general updates, they were going slower. And if you go to the update page, they had marked out and made changes to the date. It said mid-May, and then the other one was pushed back to the end of June. But they still added some cool stuff. They had explosives.
Oh.
Like, you can find sulfur, and it actually does stuff.
What do you do with the explosives?
You actually build little bombs, and you have a little detonator. Mm-hmm. And you can go and stick it on thing and remote blow it up.
But what's the benefit of blowing up something?
You can get rid of rocks.
Okay.
In fact, there's this. I forget the name of there's one material that you need for a lot of the electronic stuff later. And and the only source of it I found in my area had rocks on top of it. So I literally could not put a miner on it. And then I realized I got the bombs. I'm like, I wonder if I can blow those rocks up. And I did. It does. I blew up the rocks. And now I can actually build a miner on it. I haven't yet because it's a ways off. And it's kind of on an island out in, there's like the edge of the map where there's like a drop off. Yeah. It's just kind of out there.
I'll build a bridge.
Yeah, I need to build a bridge and something. I'm also playing with the idea. I keep telling myself I want to build an automated tractor to go drive the miles and miles it takes to get to my oil source and bring it back. But it's through the jungle, and it's like I just don't believe an automated tractor will survive the long trek there and back. It's just going to get off course. Like, it's going to hit something. All it takes is to bounce off, and it's just broke.
Well, as long as you drive it right the first time, it should be fine.
Even the ones I've done that were simple, like, I nudged this rock, it's fine. But every time it nudges that rock a little bit different, and it's like, okay, it's going to end up tipping over or something.
Well, don't nudge the rock.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of rocks and a lot of plants and trees and monsters and all kinds of things that are getting in the way.
And lions.
It's a long ways.
And tigers.
But I kind of kept telling myself, I start to do it, and then I was like, no, I'm waiting for trains. This is a train route. This is like, I'm going to build a train that runs up, goes over the waterfall, and across the lake that's there. That's my plan. It's a train over the water.
Train over water?
Train over water is my plan. Boat on the tracks. So that's my plan, is I want to build a train that picks up and delivers my oil.
The oil train.
Yeah,
that sounds about accurate. You gotta get that.
And that's how they ship oil
in the old days.
They do that now.
Yeah, probably
a lot of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited about trains, but I'm sad it's pushed back. But they also added rifles. I haven't built one yet. I haven't got the research. You have to get bombs and explosives first. Yeah. And then you research that stuff. And then they give you the milestone that gives you rifles. And it's like, basically it's like, maybe you need this. Yeah. And so I'm like, yeah.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, I haven't had the only gun I've had up till now is a rail gun that shoots one rebar rail at a time. Yeah. And
I haven't got that yet. Yeah. I was playing, and then I haven't played anything on my PC in a while, especially right now, because
yours is kind of...
I got to reinstall Windows.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, so,
I actually started another game.
Yeah.
I started one kind of in the deserty area, and was doing that.
Deserty?
Deserty area.
The dessert area?
The dessert area. Was building up my base and getting up and going there, and then I kind of getting myself back in the groove of it, and then I went back to my first save just to try to look at some of the new stuff they added. Because it was going to be a little while before I got there. Yeah. And then I got to doing it.
So you abandoned your new game.
Yes, I abandoned the new game and back to my old game.
Yes. For the new material.
With the new material.
Yes.
And I'm up to 6 coal generators now. I have room for 7, but I also just got a new generator that's fuel-driven. Mm-hmm. Like, I think it can run off oil and stuff. Yeah. I think it's really big. I'm not sure. But I have to go hand deliver the oil myself. I get a lot of it in one go because I load up the truck with it.
Not very efficient.
Because it's just over there. I have a coal generator. I technically have 7 generators. One's way over there running my coal miner.
Your oil refiner.
My, whatever you call it. The
oil
pump thing.
Oil rig.
Yeah, and... So it's just running all the time, and then I go over and unload the box, and put it in my truck, drive it back, and then just fill up my box and make plastic and rubber and everything else I make out of it. It's such a cool game.
It's really good. I need to get back to it. I have to reinstall it.
Better as they add, it's already a fun game and cool as it is. Yeah. I just can't wait till they add the next other tiers and whatever the next level of doing things you do with the space elevator. Mm-hmm. And even then, I don't do things efficiently. I just kind of slap things together.
the videos of people making crazy
machines, and they do this really cool,
nope.
like really well planned, efficient. Mine is just like
machines.
I need this. I'm not tearing everything down. I'm gonna just somehow route. I have conveyor belts that run over buildings and under and weird things going on. And then they go from way over there all the way around my whole factory over to the other side.
Yeah.
And it's just stupid. And then I did try out the lifting conveyor belts, which is super handy.
Yeah.
Also just adds to my level of I don't care. I'm just gonna go. I had trouble
up and over.
Yeah, I'm just literally. I had one of my machines was kind of in the middle of everything, but I needed to get a resource from there over to this other giant 4-input factory thing I have.
Yeah,
and I was like, what am I can't get it out. I can't get the angle right, and I was like, wait. I have the lift.
We can always go up.
And I literally slapped it on the front of it, and it went straight up, and then angled it, and it went straight across. It looks so stupid, but at the same time, cool.
Yeah,
because it's one of those games that no matter how hectic it gets, it still looks like a factory.
Yeah,
and it's
looks very functional. This is well designed.
Yeah, this goes all over the place.
Don't look too closely, and it'll be fine. Yeah, I need to get back to it. I really want to play it some more.
It's a lot of it's got a lot of stuff going on.
Maybe this week I'll have to if I can get my computer back up and going. I picked up another game.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not a new game. It's an old game that's been out for a little while. A mobile game. It's one of your favorites. Mm-hmm. You like it. It's I believe you're familiar. It's called Pokemon Go.
I'm familiar with you trying to play it while you were driving me in your car the other day.
No. I was not playing it.
I'm familiar with that.
I was just looking at the map.
Yeah, you were looking at the map while driving your car.
No.
While I was in it.
Accurate.
So you can understand why I was
at a stop sign.
Yeah, and we were at that stop sign a little bit too long.
Probably.
Because you stopped and went, I'm going to stare at my phone for 30 seconds.
Well, it's not my fault the light changed.
It was a stop sign!
Well,
there's no light!
It still said stop, so I wasn't going.
Yeah, whatever. You're playing Pokemon Go again.
How's
that going for you?
It's going
That's
good.
Great. Let's talk about the news.
It's interesting, though. I lost my game, though. My save is completely gone. And I don't know if it's because I upgraded phones and I lost it.
Yeah, that might be it.
Or, which is I thought, because I thought it, uploaded it and it saved it,
I don't know. Does it not have that cloud database?
PokeCloud or whatever.
PokeCloud, okay.
Yeah, and well, apparently I didn't.
PokeCloud Go.
So I had to start over.
And it's more like a PokeCloud no.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of confused because everything I was read like, oh, you should just, but I don't know if I accidentally had a second account and I just don't remember what my original account was that I played on, and I don't know. I just know I started over and had to do everything fresh again, which is fine.
I would like to go and load mine up just to prove that you're just an idiot and that I have mine, but I don't want to, so I'm not going to.
Because I don't know what happened. I just know that I used the account I thought I was using, and it had nothing there, and I had to start completely from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And, which is fine, because it just... I probably wouldn't remember what I had anyway, so now I can start fresh, and I remember, oh yes, I've caught one of these.
Uh-huh.
So I'm well on my way to catching them all again.
Uh-huh.
Time.
There is no catching them all. They're just going to keep adding
and
more.
And that's fine. But there's some interesting changes.
Never going to catch them all. Yeah.
There's some interesting changes. One...
I think our definitions of interesting are different, but go ahead.
Because they have the whole thing where you walk to get, stuff.
Yeah.
You get a walk to hatch eggs and all that.
Uh-huh.
Well, used to you had to have the app open.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's good.
You can link it to the health.
That's good.
In the system, so
it's
it'll be like,
way easier on your battery.
It is. So it'll be like, when you log back in, it will like checks that, and it go, you've walked, so many kilometers, so it loads it in.
Kilomons?
Kilomons.
That's a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon.
Kilomon.
Kilomon.
It's also
it's
really
very violent.
It's a very violent and racist Pokemon.
Yes. Yep.
I didn't create it.
No
it's like,
one created
kind of
it.
like in the Jinx. Is it Jinx?
Yeah.
It's kind of in that vibe.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Which is cool because I hatched an egg two eggs really quickly.
Just
because of my normal walking.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is great. But I am trying.
That's one of the main things I didn't like about Pokemon Go. Is one,
you always had that open.
I always had it open. My phone was constantly hot, and my phone was constantly dying from the battery usage.
I don't have that problem. Not anymore. If I'm not playing it, I close it, and it's still my walking counts.
That's a good thing.
Because I didn't play for a couple days, and I logged on it like yesterday or earlier today, and it got my kilometers.
Yeah.
That's why the eggs.
I don't know how. You've just been laying around with baby.
Well, there's a little bit of walk to and fro. Yes. It's not about where, it's the distance thing.
I don't know. There's been several occasions where you're just like, Dan, bring me such and such, and I'm just like, no, I have baby.
I did have baby. I was holding baby on my chest, and I was like, I don't want to disturb her. She is sleeping.
Bring me coffee.
Yes.
Yeah, well, go get your... No, I have baby.
I have the baby.
Fine.
Yes. Fine. It's the best excuse for everything.
Mm-hmm.
But some other things. Well, I was trying to figure out in Pokemon Go how to add
friends.
Well,
you have no friends.
I don't have any friends on there anymore because it must also be.
We have coworkers who play it.
Yeah, we do. Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to at work. We have 2 Pokestops.
Yeah, like in
Neither
the vicinity.
well, one close to us, but the other one's a little bit of a walk. But okay, so I'm like, this is. We work at a college.
Surely there's some more.
Surely we can get more Pokestops on campus.
Yeah.
A good-sized campus.
Yeah.
A few buildings here and there. Whenever I'm walking around doing tech work, I can hit the stops. So I was like, there's got to be a way to add more, right? Yeah. So I started looking into it. And supposedly there is... like a beta if you're like high enough level, but it's like a really high level, and I don't think I know anyone that's that high.
You don't know anyone that's that high.
That's that high in Pokemon, and that's not on campus at least. I need to talk to one of our coworkers.
Seems like someone on campus would be high.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know them personally.
Yeah.
I need to check with one of our other coworkers who I know used to play and see how high he was on campus. And and see if he can do it, but I can't do it. You apparently have to be like level 40 to you get the beta to put in requests for it, or at least that's what I read online. I haven't found anything, but I found out that a good way to get Pokestops added is to play a different game that is made by Niantic.
Niantic, yeah.
Yeah. Called Ingress.
Okay.
Which is another... It's a weird sci-fi game that has a lot of similar things as Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And they made it, I think, before Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And it has a real-world map, and you wander around and collect something. I don't know.
You're not invested.
I was doing the tutorials, and then I skipped it, and I don't really know what's going on.
You understand the purpose of a tutorial, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I've thought, I can figure this out. But anyway... It's similar, but instead of having Pokestop, it has portals, which are the exact same as the Pokestops.
Yeah,
like there are 2 on campus, so they're using the same database for this information.
Yeah.
So if you get a portal added in Ingress, it will show up as a Pokestop in Pokemon Go.
Okay.
So I downloaded that game.
So is it easier to get a portal?
I have to get like level 10 or 12, and I think
hard?
I think it is. And I'm looking at it. I think it's pretty difficult to get to that point.
So what you're saying is, I'm not high enough level in this game to get the things I wanted added to this game.
Yes.
I'm gonna go play another game because the level count is lower, so it must be easier. Not knowing anything about this game.
Yeah.
So now you're playing 2 games that require you to look at your phone while you're wandering around.
Well, one of them I haven't really played. I downloaded it a little bit and got to a point where, but I wasn't close enough to the portal to do whatever you do at the portal. I don't really know. But it's called Ingress Prime. So if someone wants to explain to me how to play it, send me a tweet.
Okay.
Because I don't know. But I'm liking Pokemon Go again.
I don't have time to look at the tutorial. Somebody
the tutorial was slow.
Someone just in a tweet.
It's got the story, and I just don't care. I'm just
so
here.
Someone needs to sum it up in a tweet link.
Yes,
whatever that limit
1
is.
to 2 minute video that explains exactly what I need to do to play get Pokemon stops in Pokemon Go via Ingress Prime. I guess that's how you say it, Ingress.
I don't know. I don't know how it's spelled.
It's Ingress, Ingress.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're saying English with
English.
Really racist accent. English. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But if there were people on campus that knew how to play it, they could make stops for us, and then I wouldn't have to do any of this. Because having a gym on campus would be pretty cool. That would be.
We could own it.
We could.
Not me.
Not you.
I'm not going to.
You're not going to play. So
though not having to have my phone on for the step counting.
Yeah,
that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Step. Yeah.
You should give it a try again. You should give it a try.
I don't wanna.
Why not?
I just.
Don't you want to catch them all?
No, there is no catching
There's
them all.
There's a lot more Pokemon in it.
Oh, yeah, exactly. There's so many more.
There's like 400 in it.
Yeah, no.
There was the original 150, which we did not get all when we were playing it. But I've gotten. Oops, sorry.
Don't assault your microphone.
I've gotten 40-something already in like the day I played on it.
Okay.
So I think I'm well on my way. I'm 10%. Ish.
You understand that not all of them are available in the immediate region.
No, it's fine. It's fine. They have another thing where weather
you were telling me that.
What Pokemon types show
Which is cool.
It is cool, because it kind of gets some variety.
It seems like if there's a hurricane, going outside to catch Pokemon is probably not advisable.
Yeah, you just stay indoors and go to a Starbucks,
walk around the edge of the room,
get the Pokestop, and just stay there. Stay away from the windows.
Sir, how did you get hit by this tree? I was trying to get to a Gyarados that was flying around by the Starbucks in the middle of a hurricane.
Yeah.
Sir, you're an idiot. I know.
I know.
Can you get the tree out of me? Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to catch this Pokemon while you do it.
While you do it.
I had to get
I'm sorry, but do you have a Gyarados? No, I don't think so.
You tell me.
Is it worth losing a kidney over? Maybe.
Maybe not. But I have a Gyarados, and now I'm much further than you are. So.
I have a Gyarados until I get a new phone.
Yes, apparently. I really think I must have got the wrong account, but I don't. I looked through my emails. I have no other accounts.
Have you closed any emails since
no.
then? No,
I haven't closed my old email accounts yet. I'm paranoid I'm gonna lose something if I do. So.
I just said, meh.
Yeah, that worked out really well for you.
Yeah,
with your Kickstarter that you almost lost.
It did because they fixed it for me.
Yeah, but you almost lost it. There was a small chance you weren't going to get it back.
There was some concern about the way they phrased some of their updates that I would not get one. But then they told me I would, so I'm fine.
Yeah, but you haven't actually got it yet.
I have not. Yeah. But I don't actually know when it ships. Sometime. Yeah. So, I don't know.
Speaking of shipping, Fantasy Flight has shipped, or is shipping the new Keyforge right now.
Yeah. Oh, are they?
According to the website, it says shipping.
Okay, cool.
So
they're
not in stores yet.
Yeah, we should be getting
hopefully we'll be getting them soon.
Yeah.
Because we pre-ordered.
Yes, we did.
I
got a lot of stuff coming out next month, I think, that are coming in for me. I got that. I got the Acquisitions Incorporated D&D books coming out.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to
there was one other thing.
I'm looking forward to that one.
But I can't remember.
I keep, speaking of RPGs, I keep looking at Paranoia. Well, it's not new. It's been out a few years now.
Yeah.
But newest,
newer than the edition we played.
Yeah, and
many moons ago.
I'm tempted to buy it.
You should.
Try
you
to
should and run it
together
for us.
game.
Yeah, you should.
But, it sounds like a lot of work.
You should.
I'm with Baby now.
You should. Yeah, but
Baby.
You can do it. We can work on it with Baby.
With Baby.
We're
gonna
like,
make
Baby.
you paranoid, Baby.
Baby.
You're gonna live in a dystopian world where you're not the only version of yourself and you're constantly dying.
Yeah, Baby. Baby, I know you can't see, but look at me.
Look at me, baby.
Look at me when I'm talking, baby.
Baby.
I know you can't see. I'm just a blur. But
she's getting better with that.
She is getting better. It seemed like she was looking at me, but it also seemed like she was looking through me.
It could be the light bulb behind you.
It could be. Also, I don't think she understands that you and I are the separate people.
Or maybe not.
We sound very similar.
Well, she knows my breathing, for sure.
Because you wheeze a lot.
I don't know, but I lay her on my chest and she's yes, this is comfortable.
Yeah, huh?
She's gonna get older and I won't be able to hold her. It's gonna be a sad day. It's gonna be a sad day. Get a little emotional here. One moment. One moment. Let's go on to news since we're running out of time.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Let's go on into news. Don't
dwell
on it. Don't dwell.
Okay. We talked about Sonic, the movie.
Yes.
And how
we
weird.
didn't. We didn't. Trey and I did.
I choose not to acknowledge that. There was discussion of Sonic in the movie. It has been delayed.
Yeah, if they're going to make that much change, they should.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, probably for the best. Doesn't mean people will go see it.
Man, we don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's been delayed 3
Rob
months.
and I are on board solely for Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey looks interesting.
Doesn't mean it's going to be good.
Probably not.
But it'll be interesting.
I mean, the odds are video game movies are not usually very good.
Generally.
Yeah, so likely it won't be good. But, we'll go watch Jim Carrey be weird.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Yeah, I am too.
Mm-hmm. I saw John Wick 2. 3.
3, which there's no game there.
No, they're making John Wick games.
That's until they make it, you can't talk about
think there's one out.
There's
actually one out already. And then there might be some other ones. I'm not really sure.
Yeah. So you can do your research and then come back next week.
Sure.
Okay.
I
haven't seen John Wick 2.
I know. I don't know what you've been doing. You've had a copy of it for at least a year.
Yes.
But
I've been busy.
I know because I brought
I've
it to
been busy
you.
making a baby.
But you didn't have baby or even prospects of baby.
A year ago.
No, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been like 2 years.
No, it hasn't. It's been a year and a half. I borrowed it when
you weren't here.
I was in Houston, so that was a year and a half.
Yeah,
close to a year, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll watch it eventually.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies and games, that Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic is being written into a movie.
Yeah.
Potentially a trilogy.
Yeah.
Which I am intrigued.
I am intrigued as well. The story was good in those
The original one was good. Yeah. I'm curious how they'll adapt it.
And
since the first game is very choose your ending kind of thing. So I am interested.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's all I got on it. Is that they're doing it. They're doing it. And I'm approving.
Yeah.
So.
Sure. I'll watch it.
I can't remember who they said was writing it, but
it wasn't a name I recognized immediately.
Yeah. Telltale Games,
the
non-existent company now.
Yeah.
Some of their games are disappearing from storefronts.
Really?
Which is weird.
That is really weird.
Apparently, Tales from Borderlands.
Yeah.
Or whatever the name of the game.
Yeah.
That was done by Telltale Games.
Yeah.
Is no longer on the GOG. GOG.
Yeah.
No longer on their storefront. And it's kind of weird and odd. And like people are like, what? Even the people who worked on the games are like, yeah, we don't know what's going on. So,
that's weird.
But I would not be surprised at licensing issues.
Yeah.
Because all of Telltale Games are licensed.
Yeah.
From another company. Or another
who owns that
studio
game.
who owns it, and I'm wondering if there's a licensing issue and they're pulling games because of it.
Maybe.
But apparently I don't know. We'll see. I don't really care because I didn't care for any of their games.
I never really played it.
I played like a few of them. I was like, it's kind of, Yeah. It's just too simple, I thought. And boring. They're really popular games, though.
There's Dudley's review. It was really simple. And boring. Under my breath.
I only played one of them, and I just got, like, bored. A guy...
Baba is you. Really great puzzles. And I'm not very good at it.
I'm not very good.
It makes me feel stupid. And it's a great game.
And it's a good game.
What is that? All right.
Someone made a tiny GameCube. A tiny working GameCube.
Like, what do you mean tiny?
Like, GameCube?
Yeah, GameCube.
GameCube.
GameCube?
Yeah, like...
For those not
palms.
on...
two hands, regular GameCube. One
yeah.
hand.
It had a handle on the back, so technically you could one-hand it.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're, like, really securely holding it.
Which was a weird thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's like, this could be portable.
We could carry it.
You gotta plug it into a TV and everything, but yeah, portable.
Take it to your friends. So, like, palm size.
Yeah, like...
So who made it?
Modder.
Yeah.
But it doesn't... Apparently the components for the Wii or the GameCube couldn't be shrunk down. So they used the Wii components from the Wii that were small enough to fit inside it. But it will run because the Wii would run GameCube games.
Yeah.
It will run GameCube games.
Yeah. But I assume it doesn't play like the disc.
No, it's too small for that. But you can load up the games on it. And that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It makes...
that time period where Nintendo went to disc and then went back to cartridges.
Yeah, they did do that, didn't they?
Yeah. You remember that? Yeah, that for everyone else had been on disc for a while.
Wii U, back to cartridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
They just like more secure
and smaller.
Smaller,
yeah. Well, and the technology's gotten better, so they can actually fit a lot more on the small cartridge. The problem before was that you couldn't fit enough data on a something a small cartridge that way.
Switches. Speaking of switches, prices.
I wasn't, but okay.
We were talking about the cartridge on the Switch.
Oh yeah, we were, weren't we? No, we were talking about GameCube.
Yeah,
but okay.
The Switch prices may be going up.
All right.
Yeah, because of the trade wars with China. This may go up.
But the game comes out of Japan.
But the components come from China. It's probably gonna go up like 25%.
Well, I already own one. So.
I already own one. It doesn't affect me, but that sucks.
I'm wondering. Well, I mean, once they announce what the new ones are going to be, then we'll talk. But
still,
awesome.
Yeah, things are going to get more.
I thought China was going to pay for that.
Apparently not. Politics. Also. Sims 4 is free right now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm tempted to grab it. I haven't played a Sims game since...
I think I got Sim 4 and then played it, and then that was that.
I don't think I got Sim 4. I think the last one I played was maybe 3.
No. I remember now. I owned it on... It's on one... EA?
Origins.
Yeah.
Origins.
And there was a point in time where I had
you lost
2
it.
Origin accounts.
Yeah.
And I owned, like, The Sims on one, and then I owned Titanfall on the other, and then I bought something else, a new game or something, and then I realized I had 2 of them. I'm like, wait, I don't need this. And I was trying to get them to migrate all my games from one account to the other. One of them got moved over, and one of them didn't. The one that didn't, I believe, was The Sims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see me yawn?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard this story. Pretty sure you've covered it on the show.
Probably.
But yeah, it's free right now till the 28th.
Well, that's fine, because I already paid for it, I think.
You can get it again.
I get it again. Does it come with all the...
No. That's it. It doesn't come with the DLCs, but you can get the base game for free till the 28th. On Origins, I believe, is where you get it. So, I might grab it, just because, why not? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I haven't played Sims in a long time.
I haven't either.
Yeah. let's see. Speaking of buying things on stores. Oh, there's a bug.
Hello, bug. Go away.
Epic stores will block your account if you buy too many things.
What?
Apparently, because they had a big sale recently, and so a lot of people were buying stuff, and their store is not that great because you can only buy one thing at a time. You can't, like Steam, you can put that multiple things in a cart.
What's called a shopping cart.
Yeah.
With many online stores have supported for many years.
Yeah. And Epic doesn't, and so you have to buy things one at a time. Well, apparently...
Is it a security feature?
Yes. It thinks your account's being fraudulently charged if you buy.
Why would you buy 5 games at once?
Buy 5 games at a time, and apparently it's a problem.
No.
A lot of people are buying
games.
We
don't want all your money.
Yeah, really. No. So yeah, it's an issue.
I wonder how long the window is. I mean, because the sale don't
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah.
I mean, you want to get your game on it cheap, right?
Yeah.
And
they have a free game is the Rhyme. I remember seeing it at PAX.
I remember seeing a billboard for it.
Yeah, the art looks cool, so I grabbed it. I haven't installed it yet.
Nice. So apparently, top Twitch streamers are getting paid $50,000 an hour to play games.
$50,000?
Yeah, game companies will pay them $50,000 per hour to play their games. Now, the question is, how do we get on that?
I think we have to have a lot of followers.
Not really.
Like, how many?
Apparently,
thousands at least.
Because apparently you have so many, if you have, so many people that watch your show, most of them aren't really engaging.
Yeah.
So they don't really get much out of it in terms of advertising.
Okay.
So apparently there is having too many subscribers can be a bad thing.
Okay.
So
How many more do we need? I mean, we don't have that
We don't
many.
have a Twitch channel, so we probably just start there.
Yeah, but that Twitch is... I don't know if you understand this. It's live.
Yeah, we don't
streamed
do live because our internet
sucks. Because, we live in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, you live in the middle of nowhere. I live down the road where we have slightly
just
better
out of nowhere.
Just out of nowhere where we have better internet.
Just on the other side of nowhere.
Yeah, my internet's pretty good.
Okay, well, let's move the show over there.
I don't have the space.
Yep, nope.
I have baby. Baby takes up a lot of room. I don't even have a place to put.
She's very small.
I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put all my crap.
It's sacrifices must be made.
Apparently.
Not for the baby. I'm talking about for the show.
Okay. All right. Last little thing. Have you seen this thing called a play date?
I mean, it's like where you bring your kids over and they play.
No, this is a hardware device.
Oh, no.
It's a little mini portable console.
Okay.
Called Playdate. It's from the company Panic, who's the publisher of Firewatch, which you're familiar with.
I am.
They publish Firewatch.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting into creating hardware now.
Really?
And it's a weird portable game. It's about yay big. For you listeners.
Yeah.
You know what a yay.
Yay. Take a yay. It's 1 yay big.
1 yay big.
So what? You're talking what?
It's about a
5
card.
inches square?
I don't know. It's maybe 4-inch square.
Okay.
It has a D-pad. 2 buttons, A and B.
Classic
a black
Nintendo.
and white screen.
Yeah. Okay.
A black and white, no backlit screen.
That's old school.
And a crank.
A crank?
A crank.
Like a fishing rod?
Yes.
What? What? A crank?
Yes.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's weird.
That's really
it's
weird.
really interesting, but weird.
How much money do I give you to get this?
$149.
A little bit too much.
Yeah, it seems high to me too, especially for a black and white screen.
$50
that you have to have light to look at.
Man, I remember those days. Remember the Game Boy that had an attachment that was a light?
Yeah.
You plug it into the top and it's a light. And it really didn't work that well.
No, but it was better than nothing.
It made a glare more than anything.
It made it sure you could kind of play it at night.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Oh, man,
but the interesting thing about it is...
Kids don't know what we had to go through to play a game.
We had to walk 5 miles in the snow.
With no backlit screens.
Yes. It also
being
has...
outdoors help being able to see it.
Yes, it does.
With sunlight.
There's apparently like seasons of games on it, so it's not like you buy games. It's like you pay a subscription cost or whatever, and you get like it comes with 12 weeks of games that will 12 weeks, like once a week or something, you'll get a new game. And there are like 12 games over 12 weeks.
Do you keep them? Or you
I
just
guess.
only that week?
There's not a lot of details on it.
Oh,
it's
weird.
really weird.
I think I did see something about this.
It's
weird.
It's
I didn't
yellow,
realize. No, I didn't see a picture. I just remember reading about this like weird weekly subscription game thing.
Yeah,
and
it's weird.
It
seems
weird.
really weird.
I want to look at it.
Yeah, look at it.
I'm not going to buy it.
Neither am I.
But I want to look.
Now, if they want to send us one,
that would be awesome.
we will definitely try it. We
Love
will definitely
Firewall.
crank the shit out of it.
Yeah, I will crank it.
It just seems weird.
Yeah, we will bring it on the show and crank it.
And we'll crank it all day.
We will crank it on the show.
For an hour.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
All right. Please go to our website at deafandumb.com. That's DEAFNDUMB.com. And please like, comment, subscribe. Send us an email if you
spell
want
it
to.
out on your notes. Do you forget how to spell
No,
it?
I
You
don't.
have it-
I don't look at that anymore.
If you say so.
That's been there, but I don't ever look at it anymore.
So I can just hide it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't even look at it. I wasn't even looking at it.
Okay.
I'm looking at the camera.
Don't get defensive, Dan.
I'm a professional.
Don't get defensive. Did you lose your spot?
No. Thank
Go
you
ahead.
very much for listening. I'm Dan May.
And I'm Dudley May, and this has been Deaf and Dumb.